Okay, so here I am in my little abode. You know, it's a nice little tree house, right? You know, it's a tree, you know, it's nice. Chest here, right? Got this cool music disc right here, right? Other side, very cool. Yep, perfectly normal. Right? Perfectly normal. I got, you know, a nice little campfire here. And, oh yeah, we're under the ocean, by the way. So, yeah, as you can see here, I got myself some bees. And, well, let's look over here. What do we got here? The trophy room? I don't know what this is. Alright. Here I am, just, you know, under the ocean. With a fish. Yeah, trees under the ocean, too. You can do that now. With mangroves. And here we have the trophy room. So I love this room because it kind of explains my story of Minecraft, at least for this world. Right? And what a trophy is I gather 4 blocks from a biome or dungeon I have survived, right? And I've pulled stuff out of it. So this represents the lush cave biome, where it was like my first thing I explored in this world, right? So I made a trophy out of it. Then I went down pretty deep, and I found an azimuth geode, right? I counted that as like a new biome. Here is the classic underground abandoned mine shaft, right? I got the little spider web right there. Then, as you can see here, I went to the Nether, and my Nether was basically right inside 2 mushroom biomes, the warped and the crimson one, so that's what that represents. Then it loops back over here for my next achievement, which was going to another fortress, right? And I got my posts and soul sand there, so that started. Then the main one. This is the most important one. This is, as you can tell, the ocean monument, right? Because that's the sponge. Only gets sponges from ocean monuments, right? And this is very important because it allows me to have this base. I'll show it off more in a second here. What's this? Well, this one represents a raid. So it's the village I defended was a desert village. That's why it's sandstone. Desert's actually kind of my favorite biome, and I'll talk about why in a second here. But as you can see, there's a totem of the Undying to represent the victory. Over here is the stronghold. You know, you got your bars and your typical blocks. That's when I didn't go to the end yet. I went look for some iron. Let's go up here so we can see a little better. Right? I found a dripstone cave for the first time, so that counts as a trophy. And then I defeated the Ender Dragon. Right there. You can see its egg. I managed to grab it. Right? And then I went back to the Nether for some exploring. I was looking for a bastion during this time. Didn't find it during this time, but I did later. As you can see, that's the basalt biome. And over there is the soul sand biome, the flaming blue sand. And then I went back to the end and killed. I didn't kill the Ender Dragon here. That was right there. This was going to with one of the end cities, and you have a rare chance to get a boat. And I was very lucky to get a boat. And at the end of the boat is a dragon head, and there it is. So I nicked that. Over here is the Bastion trophy. As you can see, it's a very convoluted block. There's a lot of original stuff there to get. I have some netherite here, the crying obsidian, the pig, whatever you call that, and stuff. Sadly, as you can see here, I am not wearing netherite gear, because netherite gear is kind of ridiculous now. It used to be you just needed a netherite scrap or whatever, a bar, and then you take a diamond and turn your diamond gear into netherite. Now you need a special blueprint, and that blueprint now is super rare. In my bastion that I found, there was no blueprints. So, yeah. Oh well. Whatever. So, I'm all diamond. Besides, it matches my armor trim anyway. Blue, green's my favorite 2 colors, so it works out anyway. Over here, as you can see, is my first foray into a deep dark biome, and oh my gosh, this biome. We'll talk about it in a second here, but this thing was absolutely... It was curious at first. The first biome I found didn't even have the Shrieker. This thing came later. Alright, this Shrieker added later. Had the normal sensor thing in there originally. And there was no Shrieker in the first time I found it. It was very small. And I'm like, oh cool, the little Shrieker thingy, or the sensor thingy. How cool. I grabbed it with a silk touch, made a trophy out of it. It counts, right? Whatever. Then I went to not deep dark, excuse me. Then I went to the Woodland Mansion. They don't really have any original blocks there, except for these armor trims, they're called, the blueprints. And they have the map here to prove I went to one and looted it, because this only comes from the Woodland Mansions. And then here it is, the high tier. This is the Ancient City Trophy. Again, the the skeleton skull can be you can get it from a charged creeper blowing up a skeleton, but that's even rarer than Ancient City, so this is pretty concrete proof I've been there, and if not, I think I might make another video of me slaying the warden. It's actually really easy if you just prep for it. You just go on a really tall tower to shoot him. It's nothing that complicated. So maybe I'll do that later if we got time. And that's the trophy room. I know the next expansion coming out soon, they're going to have like underground DPS trials where you have to fight, hordes of enemies, and there's going to be a new elemental blaze thing called a breeze, and it's going to be cool. That seems cool. New weapon, a mace type. Okay, it's a lot, and I've been playing this for a while, so I feel like letting Minecraft sit in a stew for a while, let it accrue more expansions, and then I'll come back and have a whole new world again. Because I quit Minecraft like in 2016-ish, where there's not that much to do. Like, I didn't even know about the ocean biomes until much later. And basically everything after right here, when I came back to Minecraft, it was brand new. All this, except for the stronghold, was basically brand new. I'm like, oh my goodness. So much new stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So, let's show you off my base. Okay, welcome back. Oh, here's some of my bees. I just like to have them, hang out with me. This is, as you can tell, is like my main home right here. This little dome. Right? It's one of the first ones I made. So as you can see here, we're in a coral biome, right? This, of course, me being a coral guy in real life, it's a lot of fun. It's pretty awesome. Okay, we're very close to the surface. So here, home quarter, nether biome, end biome. What does that mean? Let's check it out. Ooh, look, netherite bricks. So let's check out the end first. As you can see here, I have basically uprooted an entire end biome, and I stuck it underwater. Nothing here. I mean, I could try to get Endermen to stay here, but they'll just warp out, so there's no point. But yeah, this stuff is all from the end cities, right? So nothing too fancy, it's just a little underwater end biome. I guess you don't have to worry about them escaping. If these trees do, they're gonna get flooded with water, and end stuff hates water, so it's pretty much the worst place in the world for these things to live, but whatever. Down here, we're gonna have something a bit alien, but still pretty cool. Oh, look, I have an iron door here. Maybe I want to contain something. And here we have a warped nether biome. Oh, look, some gold. Okay, some water. That's a little secret entryway. Oh, look, see, and that's why I have an iron door. I don't want these little guys getting into my main biome. So he's not an invited guest. I did not invite him. And even though this is like a home away from home, we will strike him. Come on. Didn't even damage me. I wonder, does that eat the pigs on the other side when eating him? Let's find out. If not, we may have to run away. I can't take them all on. No? They don't seem to be coming after him if they are around. Alright, whatever. So how did he get in here? I'm just kidding. I know they have just like a random chance to spawn. Actually, this is Basalt Delta, I believe it's called. A very jagged biome. That one is not even the first one I discovered. Here we are back in my ocean, right? So that's why I have an iron door. I don't want those little guys, coming into my base. They don't drown. Their water does nothing to them. But yeah, I tried my best to make it look like an actual Nether biome. As you can climb these things. Alright. I got the quartz. Silk touch does wonders. I got the gold. Alright, I got the glowstone. These I grew. If you just plant a mushroom and give it a ton of bone meal, they'll just grow on their own. You don't need to do anything fancy. Over jumped. Okay. Apparently you can make wood out of this. So you just take these mushrooms and give them bone meal. Alright. Okay, that's definitely one of my cooler biomes for sure. So this is not my first ever underwater fortress, I guess we can call it. I had a world back in 2019 where I did this, and that was when I was living at Marine Lab. So it was really cool to go out and, like, you know, frolic with coral reefs in real life, plant coral reefs in real life, and then come back to my little domicile and then plant coral reefs in Minecraft. It was like a full circle kind of thing. It's pretty awesome. So this little banner here is like, I don't know, my little banner, my unique banner. I like it. It's green and blue, like I said. I love green and blue. And it looks like a squid diving down. I love squid. They're cool. So it's like, I don't know, coral or kelp surrounding it. It works. So I call it the Largo's Conservancy. Again, I love Largo, Key Largo, so that's why I called it that. Here we have the lab room. This is like the little headquarters, essentially. Right? You know, typical food. Got a lot of food in there, dang. Alright. As you can see, it's a big mess here, but yeah, I have a lot of diamonds, as you can see here. A lot of good stuff here. Just tons of heart of the sea. This is, yeah, you need this thing right here to be able to survive underwater the way I do it. So, yeah, it's a lot of junk. Here's a bit more important stuff. Again, my main kind of stuff. This axe right here was my main axe for a while. Notice it has 10 attack damage, and that's from an iron weapon. I actually really prefer axes over swords, at least in Java. In Bedrock Edition, swords are for some reason stronger, but axes are the Chad weapon, so here we go. I have a diamond one over here. As you can see, it has 11 attack damage and sharpness 3, unbreaking 2, and as you can see, and it's called Unrelentless Work. My pickaxe here is Hand of the Forgotten God. What is this Forgotten God? Is it... Well, I'll tell you this, I'll give you a hint. It is related to Minecraft. You can guess what it is, put it in the comments. Who is this Forgotten God? So here's a diamond hoe, and hoes are actually extremely good nowadays. It's not like the old times where they're basically useless. Diamond hoes are extremely good for getting rid of mushrooms. So in the Nether biome, getting rid of those big mushrooms, you use a hoe. But most importantly, it's good for getting rid of shulk, or skulk, whatever it's called. That stuff is a nightmare, and you get this super overly enchanted diamond hoe here from the ancient city. I have some original ones over here. Silk touch golden pickaxes. Again, some other pickaxes I got from all over the world. Silk touch golden shovel. Boots. My elytra broke. Again, having an elytra for the first time was magical. I flew all around my biome. It was so much fun, but then it broke. I'm like, alright, well that's it. Okay, I got my old diamond. And look, this has the ward armor trim that's from the end city. Or not the end city, the ancient city. There we go. So, pretty cool. Warded trim there. Again, just a box. I have another stack of diamonds here. Oh, here's my skulk. I meant to put it over here. Here's like my miscellaneous blocks. As you can see, I still have a lot of skulk. And I was thinking about making a skulk biome, right? But let's just say this. I am so disgusted by skulk. I don't want this in my ocean biome, right? It's so evil. I just don't, I don't want it. I mean, the Nether to me is not evil, it's the fire realm, what they do, right? But this stuff is evil. I just don't want it. It'll be in my chest and nothing more. So netherite scrap I can't do anything with. Just whatever. Again, I really don't. It's whatever. But yeah, in here I got more really good stuff. The notched sword of the Forgotten God. Again, there's another hint for you there. Alright, again, just other stuff. Oh, and my actual shield. Oh, I got another stack of diamonds right here. Put them here. Yeah, I have so many diamonds thanks to this thing. Has a fortune 3. I mean, it's not the best fortune, but it's pretty darn good. Alright? Oh, my bow here is Pocket Javelin. Infinity, Unbreaking, and Power. What more do you want? Power 3, but, you know, it could be better, but it's still pretty darn good. 3 shots any typical enemy. It's good enough. We'll use this to kill the warden later. As you can see, I just have an illager shield because I don't care if it breaks. But we'll put on my actual representation shield. Why not? And these are not empty. I have all these night vision potions. Because in raiding the ancient city, you need night vision. It makes it a lot easier. Remember, even placing down a torch alerts the skulk, and it makes them mad, which you don't want to do. Alright, you just don't want to do that. So, let's move on. And welcome back. Let's keep exploring. Or, you know, checking out my laboratory here. Well, here is my enchantment table. You know, it's typical. You know, all your enchantment stuff. There's a ton of just miscellaneous stuff I've enchanted, you know, whatever. Using before, that's what I got from the ancient city. Tried it, so I am really upset. I still haven't found a mending book. And if I get a mending book, I'll put it on this trident here so I can heal it and it won't ever break ever again. Because having a trident, even with Loyalty 1, back when I was on my friend's server, I had a trident with mending in Loyalty 1. And look at 9 attack damage, it's not too bad, that's a diamond sword damage. And you can throw it, and it comes back to you relatively quickly. It was so freaking cool being like this Poseidon guy, just stabbing things and hitting things and running around, throwing it. I didn't even need a bow. I didn't have a bow, I just threw my trident at everything. It was so freaking cool. I was literally like Poseidon in my ocean biome. And in that server, I also made one of these, because of course I did. It was super fun, but I just, in this world, I just never found a mending. So that's really good. I gotta recheck some of these. Just throw some efficiency, multi-shot. Piercing, infinity, that's pretty good. Power 4, wow. Should put that on here. Whatever. Won't make that much of a difference. It's still probably just 3-shot things. So there's the original Nether portal room. It's not much to show off, so I won't go in there. But yeah, that's the original. Again, I put it down there with the iron door to make sure pigs don't come through and be a nuisance. Here is my enchanting room. I love how Azimist... Can you hear that? I think that's so pretty. I think that's so cool how they did that. You should step on this and play that. But yeah, just ingredients to make mushrooms and potions, all that good stuff. Again, golden carrots were very clutch for being able to see in the dark. That's how you make, I didn't grab it, I'll go grab it on the way out. The potion for seeing. Anyway, if you saw this, this is a peace biome, I called it. Again, this is a little, I guess you a little art project. It serves no purpose other than to be pretty, right? I have a lot of like my wooden stuff here with like a random cobblestone, right? So, yeah, nothing too special, but as you can see here, you can see why I called it a peace biome. Just like, it's so pretty. You know, these cherry blossoms are just, again, it's pretty, it's nice. And my grass still hasn't grown all over it yet. I don't know why. It's not coarse grass. Dirt, is it? Let's see. No, it's ordinary dirt. I guess I have bees in here. Of course I do. They buzz around, they get honey from like these flowers. Now those flowers are from lush cave biomes where you're getting some nectar from right now. So these from cherry blossom forest, and those from the lush biome. Now these trees here, planted. Look here, it's coral-based lake because this is technically an ocean biome, so it defaults to ocean stuff. Alright, I do have fish in here. There's one. There's a fish. If you place a fish with a bucket, it does not despawn, so that's how you can have fish in like your own little koi pond or whatever. They always get stuck in this little bay right here, but there's salmon, so it's like, hey, salmon like going upriver, right? Speaking of stuck, there's these bees that just forever are just stuck. There's like 3 of them right here. Like, you can get out, guys. It's okay. Like, why are you stuck? Maybe I should put a hive right there, and they'll just fly into it. But yeah, they're just like, there's like 3 of them there. Anyway, they're stuck. For some reason, I don't know. Anyway, this is like a little like zen place that I like to just clear my mind. Right? Zen. Gotta have a little project. Here's the thing about Minecraft. It's not all about killing dragons and doing crazy stuff. It's about, I want to build something nice and pretty, or cool, or something that I'm proud of. And, you know, as a person who can't draw, I am, like, artistically inept in real life. You see my handwriting. It's terrible. I can't draw to save my life, or paint. But, you know what? I can at least make this in Minecraft. And that's one of the reasons why I love this game. It lets you express yourself in a way, right? This is very me, like my ocean biome, that's very me, Mr. Marine Scientist, right? But it also lets me go on adventures that slay dragons. It's like it's both. So it's that's cool. See, look at this. Beautiful. This is my home. So let's check out the outside. Let's grab something. Do I have another pickaxe besides this one? I will need an iron one later. Again, when we go slay the warden, I'm not wasting a... I'm not wearing my good armor. I'm just saying, in case it goes wrong, I ain't wasting it, alright? In case it goes wrong. Alright, oh, I did it. Good. Alright, there's all my potions and night vision. You need that so bad to beat the warden. You need that so bad. An ordinary bow, because why not? Back up just in case, blocks of iron. I use that pumpkin here. One of my weapons I use a lot is to make a random iron golem. It's like watch area, you know, watch my back essentially. Very useful mob to have. So, oh, let's show you down here. I forgot about. I rarely go down here, and I almost forget about it. As you can see, it's the farms, and I'm pretty self-sufficient. All right. In case you can hear why I put this way down here, I hate the clucking. These stupid things pluck no tomorrow. All right. Look at it, look at all these eggs, look at all. You know what? Alright. We might need eggs to kill, oh, look at that! They clipped through? He clipped right through, that's hilarious. He clipped through. I want to see if I can do that again. Let's try it again. So eggs are kind of useful for the warden because you use to distract him. Now, when I actually raided the actual agency, I never got a warden to spawn. I was too good. I was too sneaky. But you need wool to do it. So let's grab some wool. I forgot where to put it in here. Where's the search bar? Alright, great wool though. That should be decent, I guess. Okay. Actually, I'll take this nether rack because that's really fast to breathe. It's empty. You can keep that empty. Okay. Alright. Oh, one more farm to check out before I forget. Why not? So that's the chicken farm, but there's another farm over here. And this is your, I guess, your typical kind of farm. I have a lot of bones here, dang. I remember that. See, I go down here so rarely I forget. I have wheat in case I need bread, which I don't ever need because I just get a lot of meat. I don't know. When I'm on an adventure, I see a cow, I kill it. That's basically it. Alright. And my nether wart because you need this for making potions for obvious reasons. So yeah, nothing too special. It's underground, underwater farm. And the chickens are down here, so I can't hear them clucking up here. In my first ever underwater biome thing. So as you can see here, let's talk about it. This is a ravine underwater, right? So I stuck this down in the ravine. So pretty useful, pretty nice. And up here, we can't hear them. Now, yeah, the issue. Hold on. The issue with my first ever underwater laboratory biome thing was I put my chicken coop in the center of it, and of course I heard nothing but chickens all the time. I hated it and did not make that mistake again. Okay, let's check out. So let's check out the main feature of this thing. Okay. And you can see here's where we were. There it is. Notice I'm not drowning because I have... First I have a conduit right here and then my beacon. My beacon gives me extra running speed so I can run around faster, which is very helpful. And yeah, this thing right here lets you breathe underwater. And it also Only up to a certain distance, but yeah, it's really nice. It lets you just breathe underwater. However, it's not necessary. It is necessary. It is and it isn't. You don't need one of these to build a structure like this, but it is very nice to have. You can build these by just going up and down constantly. Put it in the comments if you want me to make a video showing how to make one of these. If you're interested, I'll make a video showing how to make one of these. But yeah, here it is. There's like another biome. There's my little home biome. Here is another biome. Okay, so it's very nice from outside of this. Alright. Oh, another one came through. Look at that. Well, he can't get out then. Hope he doesn't mind being a tourist. That's what he is right now. And there's the trophy room. It's like a little Greek mausoleum going on. And yeah, here's some mangroves I planted. And I love these mangroves. They can be underwater, and they're based off of Florida mangroves. And I think it's incredible how they have a very unique Florida biome, or a Caribbean biome, in Minecraft. Like, it's just so cool to me that they gave that much respect to it. Here's some stupid macaws. I call them stupid because they were fluttering out in the middle of the ocean. Not sure how they got there, but they're from that jungle way over there. And I'll talk about my immediate area in a second here. But go over here. Just show off the ravine really quick. Why not? Show off my world, right? See, down here, wow, we have a ravine. So you can hear it. It's frustrating. Anyway, coral grew all the way down here. It's pretty cool. And it goes all the way down to Deep Slate. Look at that. My first ever, like, where I got my Deep Slate stuff was from a cave discovered right here. As you can see my first ever abandoned mine shaft was right there. It was cool how I was able to do it from basically a safe spot at my base. It's really cool. Oh, there's iron I can get if I want. Okay, let's go.